Today, we're uncovering the ins and outs of how to make a free blog website on Blogger.com. From setup to customization, we've got you covered. Let's turn your blogging aspirations into reality. Let's dive in. Number 1. Setting up your blog. To begin, simply visit Blogger.com and log in with your Google account. Once logged in, click on Create Your Blog. I'll use my Google account here. First, you'll need to choose a name for your blog. I'll name mine EdArabia Education. After that, you'll receive your free domain name URL, such as edarabiaeducation.blogspot.com. If it's available, click Next. Confirm your display name, in my case, EdArabia, and then click Finish. That's all it takes to set up your blog. Number 2. Customizing your blog. We'll start by selecting a theme. By default, you'll have a basic layout like this one, with your profile and header. However, we can enhance its appearance by choosing a different theme from the selection provided in the Themes section of Blogger.com. You have various options like Contempo, each offering a unique look and feel. Here in Soho, the atmosphere is a tad different, more visually stimulating compared to this one. This particular theme appears to cater more towards food bloggers, while the other carries a slightly more corporate vibe. You can browse through these themes to find the one that suits your preferences best. I'm opting for the Contempo Light theme, though I may already have it. My aim here is to personalize it. Now, what I demonstrate on screen might vary from what you need, but I'll illustrate the general concepts of customizing through Blogger.com. Starting with the image, I'll swap it for something more fitting for a tech-oriented blog. Browsing through the art category, I found a background that I quite like. With the title and background set, it might seem at first glance that customization options are limited to background, advanced, and gadgets. However, under the advanced sections drop-down, you can actually fine-tune nearly every element on the page. This includes text, link appearances, and more. For instance, link color, visited link color, and hover color can all be adjusted. While I won't go through every option, it's important to know they're available. The only change I'll make is adjusting the width of the content area. Personally, I prefer narrower widths for my websites, which can be adjusted easily. As we start adding content to the website, you'll notice how things begin to take shape. This is where a lot of the customization occurs. First, let's save our progress in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, you'll see a profile section, currently empty, which we also want to customize. Let's navigate back and take a look at our blog. Clicking on the profile, we'll find it blank. To edit it, click on Edit Profile. The main things to focus on here are the picture, where you can upload an icon such as your website logo, and the introduction, which will be visible on your blog. I'll quickly input a brief description of what my blog is about. You can fill out the other sections as desired, but these are the key ones. Once done, save the profile. Now, let's revisit the blog. You'll notice the logo and the website blurb in the profile section. Looks good, right? Now, let's move on to adding blog posts, which have dates and times associated with them, and pages, which are more timeless pieces of content. Number 3. Adding content. Evergreen content such as pages remain static on your website, serving as permanent fixtures like a contact page or an About Me page. On the other hand, blog posts are fresh topics related to your blog's theme, such as education in my case. Let me quickly add a couple of blog posts using actual content, sparing you the wait. Simply click on New Post after accessing the Posts section. You'll find an editor similar to Microsoft Word, allowing you to add a title like Hello Everyone and your content below. You can format it with bold, italics, or center alignment, just like a typical word processor. Now, let me add some appealing content, and I'll be right back. I've added one blog post and I'm about to add the second. It looks good with headers and content. One important tip, I recommend customizing the permalink for your blog post instead of using the automatic setting. This ensures better search engine optimization by incorporating your target keywords. For instance, instead of the default URL structure which includes the year and month, I suggest choosing a custom permalink that reflects your post's content, like future-education. Let's streamline this a bit, making it more concise and focused on the blog post's essence. When you're ready, simply click Publish to confirm. Number 4. Enhancing blog functionality. Now we have 2 blog posts on our website. Let's take a look at how they appear. The layout remains consistent, with the content now visible in the middle. Each post is summarized, and readers can click Read More to access the full content. I prefer to customize the date format to something like, by Ed Arabia on Sunday, April 14, 2024, for clarity. This customization is possible through the Layout section in the Blogger dashboard. By navigating to the blog post section, you can adjust how metadata, such as the author and date, is displayed. It's highly customizable, allowing you to tailor each aspect to your preference. Next, you'll find various options to toggle on or off, such as share buttons and reactions. While we won't delve into each of them, I want to highlight their availability and functionality. Click Save to implement these changes, and let's see how it looks now. Previously, it only displayed the date, but now it shows, by Ed Arabia. Save the changes and view the blog. By Ed Arabia on Sunday, April 14, 2024. As I mentioned earlier, there are 2 types of content you can create, blog posts and pages. Just like before, let's add a page or 2 to the website. Click on Pages, and then add a new page, which follows a similar structure to creating blog posts. Number 5. Organizing your website. I've created an About page called About Ed Arabia. However, by default, there's no easy way to access it from our website, as the archive only deals with blog posts. To rectify this, we need to edit our sidebar to include a link to the About page. We can do this by navigating back to the Layout section. Here, we'll focus on the structure of our website and add a gadget to the sidebar bottom section. Currently, it only contains our archive. As we observed, there are options like labels, which offer limited functionality, and the Report Abuse feature, which can be disabled if you prefer. Similarly, if you don't want labels to be visible, you can remove them altogether. However, our focus here is on adding a gadget, essentially a section to your website. I'm going to add the Pages section, where you can choose which pages to display on your sidebar. For instance, we can include links to the home page and the About Ed Arabia page, arranging them in the desired order. After saving, we can return to our blog, where these links will now be accessible. Clicking on Home will return us to the main page, while selecting About Ed Arabia will direct us to the dedicated About page. Here you can see headers, content, and a couple of pictures, providing an overview of the About page. That concludes the demonstration of Blogger.com. In summary, creating your own blog website on Blogger.com is within your grasp now. Let your creativity flourish and your voice be heard. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button for more insightful tutorials. Until next time, happy blogging.